Hi, everybody, it's Carla, and today I want to talk about SDEs, shared death experiences. And it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a shared death experience. Some people are familiar with NDEs, that is a near death experience. And today I want to talk about shared death experiences. Now, they're very similar. The only difference is in a near death experience, you're the one that is dying and you get sent back, or you choose to come back. In a shared death experience, you are getting a glimpse of eternity through someone else's death. So you're sharing the experience with a loved one, whether it's a parent or a grandparent or a friend or whatever. So there are a lot of documented SDEs out there. I'm sure you can read about many people's different encounters with the shared death experience. And there's different types of them. There's remote shared death experience where you are not at the bedside of the person that's passing. You are in your own home or a hotel or wherever. You're remote. You're not next to them. You're not at their deathbed. So you're having this shared experience somewhere else. You're not with them. Yet you are connected and you're linked to the person who is passing, and you're getting a glimpse of heaven, or you're getting a glimpse of eternity. Um, you might go through tunnels. You might go through different vortexes. Um, you might get surrounded by loved ones and join the party. Okay. Um, you might get a visit from the person that is passing. Let's just use 3 a.m. because that's a very popular, called one of the witching hours. And lots of things happen at 3 a.m. I know they do for me. But you might get a visit from your loved one. And in the dream state, which most people know is a lot of times is astral projection, where you're out of your body, and you get a visit from the loved one, and they're like, hey, you know what? I'm really good. I feel great. Um, I'm okay. I'm on my way. I'm leaving now. And maybe they say something else to you, but to you it might be a dream, but it's really not a dream. It's a shared death experience. Um, you see them, maybe they look younger, and they're saying, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go be with my family, or with my other, with the rest of the family who's over there and my friends or whatever. And then they're off. You wake up, you make a phone call, you call the hospital, or you call wherever it is that your loved one is, or you go there in person. They tell you, yeah, they passed at 3 o'clock in the morning. That happens to be the same time that you had your visitation. So that is a type of shared death experience. You can also have a remote shared death experience where what I just said, you go through the vortexes, you go through the tunnels, you see the golden lights or white lights, or feel like you're traveling very fast, and you're surrounded by loved ones or angels or whatever. You see what it is that they're experiencing. Let's say that they're going through a tunnel and they end up somewhere in the mountains, or they see visions of mountains and green pastures or the beach or whatever it is. And then all these family members and friends are there to welcome them. And they're like, hey, welcome so-and-so. We're so glad that you're here. And the people that actually helped to get your loved one to the other side, also, you traveled with them. So everybody's traveling together. The difference is that you're going to come back. You're going to come back. Um, these happen a lot. It happens a lot. And if you are fortunate enough to have an experience like this, be grateful. That's, I think that's a gift for sure. Um, you can have the experience bedside, out by their deathbed as well. You can, they can be passing and you're there next to them. And then all of a sudden the room starts to go wonky. Um, it changes. Maybe it starts moving, like the walls start coming in and going out or something. You guys are linked, and this is what they're seeing. This is what they're experiencing. And then you go through the tunnels or the vortexes, and you see the family members and everybody's there. You saw all these people, and you're experiencing what your loved one is experiencing right then and there. So there's different ways of experiencing and having the shared death experience. Again, it's documented. I'm sure there's tons of reading you can do about the shared death experience. But if you've had a shared death experience, I would consider that a gift. You're lucky. Because then you know without a shadow of a doubt that the person that just passed, you know they're okay. You know they're okay. You just witnessed where they went, who they're with, what happened. It's all there. You know, it's all there. And you just lived through it. You just experienced it. So if you've never heard of SDE, a shared death experience, now you have. I don't know if that's as popular as the near-death experience. I don't know if a lot of people know about the SDE. I'm sure there's plenty of you that do, but for those that didn't know there was such a thing, now you do. Now you know it is possible to share the death experience with a loved one. It is. In 2019, when my grandmother was passing, me and my sister and my cousin were fortunate enough to be in the room with her, and we were there for her end of life, for her last, hurrah. And she had, I don't know if you would consider this an SDE though. She had gold light coming all off of her. And you could see this gold coming from her, coming out of her crown, which I'm sure was actually her soul coming out of her body. But I knew there were people in the room because I could feel it. I could feel the room was crowded. I could see the energy, different forms of energy in the room. I did not travel with her. I did not go through any tunnels or anything like that. But I was fortunate enough to see what I did see and feel what I did feel. So I was grateful that I was there for that. Right now, my father is in hospice. He was admitted on December 11th for home hospice. So we don't know how long, we don't know how long he's going to be here. Could be a year, could be 6 months, could be 6 weeks, could be 6 months. We don't know. And I haven't been shown that information. But he has visited me. He's sleeping a lot. He has advanced dementia, which escalated at a very alarming rate. After he fell and broke his hip in August, I knew things were going to get bad, but I didn't realize how bad they were going to get. I knew it wasn't going to be good. But anyways, I'm helping. My wife is helping. My sister's helping. We're doing as much as we can. And I'm there every day. And I'm trying to do readings later after 5 o'clock so I can help during the day. But I know he's not spending a lot of time in his body because I've heard him call my name at 3 o'clock in the morning. I've heard him, and I've told him, I'm looking for you in the astral plane. When I go to sleep at night, I'm searching for you so I can have a real conversation with you. Because he's not, like I said, he's sleeping a lot and not engaging very much at all. But I thought about the shared death experience, and I did want to share that with you guys, so you know that there is such a thing, that you could have a shared death experience and go through everything that your loved one is going through, and then you know, okay, they're there. They're with the people that they love, and they're okay. They're on the other side now. And this happens a lot. So shared death experience, yeah, it's a real thing, and it happens frequently. And you do not have to be by their bedside for this to happen, for you to share it. It can happen remotely, and it happens remotely quite a bit. Or they could do the thing that's called the flyby. When they leave, they'll come visit you. You'll have a dream that this person, your loved one, came to say, hey, I'm okay. I'm leaving now. This is where I'm going. And they look fabulous. They look healthy. They look, boom, they look good. And then you find out the next day, oh yeah, so-and-so passed at this time. So SDEs, they're real. And consider yourself fortunate if you have this experience. I am exhausted. And if anybody has any ideas for videos, or you want me to talk about a specific subject or topic, put it in the comments, and I will do my best to talk about these things or explain them for you. And if I don't know anything about it, then I won't. It's that easy. If I don't know anything about what you want me to talk about, I'll say in the video, so-and-so, somebody wanted me to talk about this, but I don't know diddly squat about that. But more than likely, I do know. So until next time, you guys stay safe, please. Again, this COVID stuff, it's not done. 2021 is a 5-year. That means more changes and more shifts are coming. Hopefully for the better. It's going to be a while before this is cleaned up. So stay safe, protect yourself, protect other people. It's not about you, it's about everybody. Okay? Protect other people and protect yourself. If you don't care about, it's hard to think that people don't care about other people. I can't think that way. So until next time, you guys have a good day, and throw some ideas my way in the comments. I did this video with my webcam. Usually I do it with my iPhone, and I think the iPhone quality is much better, but I didn't want to have to go through the process of setting it up and everything. So let's see how good this one is. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm like, yeah, the quality is not anywhere near the same as the iPhone. Anyways, I'm rambling now. You guys have a good day, and till next time, ciao.